That's a lovely ball to Raspadori. Oh, what a goal from Giacomo Raspadori is that? Hey, welcome back to a new episode with Nottingham Forest. Two major sales happened during the January transfer window. Emanuele Valeri went to Napoli for 45 million. He was unhappy with his game time. Even though he played every other game, he was rotating with Luke Thomas. And Mansberg signed for Arsenal for no less than 54 million. I only signed 3 youngsters, including this guy, Paolo Lemos, an 18-year-old from Auxerre for 4.1 million. That can go up to 5.5. He'll be back up to Luke Thomas this season. He has decent technicals for an 18-year-old, good mentals, determination 17, and good physical attributes. I think he has all the ingredients to fulfill his potential, but who knows, we'll see. He was already valued around 50 million. That's great. The other 2 youngsters I loaned back to the former clubs, and I'm gonna talk about them next episode when I'm gonna come back with the youth intake day. Now, as things stand right now after 26 games, we are in a chase for the Premier League, just 2 points behind Liverpool and 1 point ahead Manchester City. In the Champions League, however, we didn't do too well. If we look at the league phase, we finished 14th with 14 points, 3 points behind 8th place. That could have taken us straight to the round of 16. And now we have to play the knockout playoff round against Lazio. That's going to happen in today's episode. Now let's see how we got to this point. We start with a 3-0 victory away at West Ham, Endrick, Caicedo and Niakate. 2-0 against Chelsea, Raspadori and Endrick. Another draw in the Champions League against AC Milan, Sutalo scoring for us. We've lost away at Newcastle 2-0. We've bounced back with a victory in the quarterfinals of the League Cup, 2-1 away at Southampton, Awani with a brace. A 4-0 victory against Leicester, Niakate with a double, Awani and Ashley Phillips. 2-0 against Aston Villa, an own goal from Douglas Lewis and Johnson. 3-0 against Manchester City, Raspadori, Awani and Shelderup. A 2-1 victory away at Watford, Bellio and Awani. 3-0 against Fulham, Scalvini, Bellio and Niakate. We were drawn against Liverpool in the semi-finals of the League Cup, a goalless draw in the first leg. We destroyed Plymouth 6-0 in the third round of the FA Cup, Awani with 4 goals and Endrick with a brace. Then we lost the second leg against Liverpool 3-0 and we got knocked out of the League Cup. We played Liverpool once again, this time in the Premier League, and we've won 2-1. Endrick and Shelderup. 4-1 against Galatasaray in the Champions League, Awani with a hat-trick and Mansberg. Then we started dropping a few points in the Premier League, 1-1 against Manchester United, Shelderup scoring for us. A 4-0 victory against Copenhagen in the last game of the Champions League, Phillips, Awani, Endrick and Niakate. 3-0 away at Fulham, Brennan Johnson with a brace and Endrick. 1-1 against Aston Villa, Raspadori scoring for us. A 5-1 victory against Hull City in the 4th round of the FA Cup, Ulrich, Awani, Phillips and Bellingham with 2 beautiful goals from outside the box. Oh, I forgot to tell you that once Mansberg left, I've recalled Bellingham from his loan. And in the last game, we lost away at Tottenham 2-0. In today's episode, we're gonna play 3 games, 2 against Lazio in the Champions League knockout playoff and the Premier League game against Leicester. Now, before we get into that, I would massively appreciate it if you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and leave a comment. Thank you. Now, the first game against Lazio takes place away from home. Fortunately, we do have some injuries, Lafont, Awani and Bellio. So we're gonna go with Carnesecchi, Thomas, Calvini, Sutalo, Singo, Lucas, Caicedo, Simons, Shelderup, Johnson up front and Raspadori on the right. Lazio still has Immobile up front, Milinkovic-Savic, Luis Alberto. Yeah, they still have a good team, but I think we are the favorites here and I believe we have what it takes to knock them out. Here we go, 10 minutes in, Luke Thomas controlling the ball, good pass there to Shelderup, Simons, nicely done, Johnson with a header, safe hands from their goalkeeper. The highlight cannot end like this, it doesn't. Here's Shelderup, Sutalo, Simons, Raspadori to Singo. Place it back to Raspadori, get it into the box. Yes, Johnson, good chance there. Sutalo, single. And the highlight ends. Okay, we got a free kick here, shoulder up. Johnson is there, he collects the ball. Simons, back to Luke Thomas. Here's Scalvini, Lucas, Caicedo, Thomas. Caicedo shoot, mate. No, that's a lovely ball for shoulder up, and we're 1-0 up. No offside, no nothing. His 9th goal of the season. Great job, mate. I had an offer for shoulder up this January from Real Madrid, but only 30 million. It was locked in, so there was no chance I would have just let him go for that sum. Okay, a corner for Lazio here with Luis Alberto. Get it away! Safe hands from Carnesecchi. We should replace Caicedo, who took a knock. Yes, let's do that. McKinney is coming in. Okay, we're 1-0 up at halftime. That's fine. We're doing well. Keep at it, boys. Okay, Johnson is struggling a little bit. He's on a 6.3. Luke Thomas is on a 6.5 and on a yellow card. So let's bring in the young lemons for Thomas and Hendrik up front for Johnson. Alright, we have a corner here. First highlight of the second half. Shoulder up is gonna take it. It's a crossing. It was forced to Talo. Luis Alberto has a chance here to go on a counter attack for Lazio. He's going for it. Come on, get a foot in there. Okay, nicely done, Lucas. Free kick, though. Get it away, please. Oh, what a chance. Another corner for Lazio. Get it away. Yes. Singo. Come on, Singo. Chase it. Milinkovic-Savic. Cancellieri. Luis Alberto. And Ciro Immobile scoring his 22nd goal of the season and equalizing here for Lazio with just 15 minutes remaining. Here's another highlight now with Lazio controlling the ball. Come on, just get it back and let's score on a counter attack. That's a lovely ball. No, it wasn't. Come on, Hendrik. Nicely done. Raspadori, he's through. Raspadori takes his shot. Yeah, he kind of needed to take that shot because he was surrounded by their defenders. Shoulder up is really tired, so I should sub him off with Ulrich. And you know what? I'm gonna play Weston McKinney as the ball-winning midfielder, and I'm bringing in Bellingham for Lucas. I think we should have won the game, even though a 1-1 draw is not bad. Here's Hendrik now. Maybe we have another chance here. Here's Hendrik going for it. Oh my word, that's a good save, but yeah, maybe he should have placed that shot. We do have a corner. Come on, Raspadori. Get a good cross in. Shoulder up didn't. Good defending there. Raspadori gets it back though. Safe hands from their goalkeeper. Does the highlight continue? No. Yeah, it's all over. We controlled the game. We had the possession. We had the shots. We had the better XG. Xavi Simons, best performer. Unfortunately, we only get away with a 1-1 draw, but I believe this draw makes us favorites for the second leg. I'm gonna risk by using some backup players against Leicester because I want to rest some of my key players for the second leg against Lazio. So we're gonna go with Carnesecchi, Lemos, Niakate, Phillips, Williams, McKinney, Bellingham, Gibbs-White, Ulrich, Hendrik, and Johnson up front. Leicester are sitting 18th in the league, and I believe this is the season that they're going to get relegated. They still have some of their key players like Ndidi, Dewsbury, Hall, Tillmans, Madison. They've also signed Damsgaard. Here's a first highlight here with Phillips, Gibbs-White, Williams. 3 points is all that matters. I don't care if we win 1-0 or whatever. Ulrich, offside. Johnson was clearly offside. Come on, VAR. Will you check it already? I hate this animation when you have to wait until the referee gets to the point. Yes, it's disallowed. We already knew that. Okay, we're approaching halftime and we finally get a highlight after that disallowed goal. Here's a Johnson, Gibbs-White, back to Johnson, tries the ball through. Gibbs-White is there to recover the ball. Hendrik, Williams. Come on, Williams. Gibbs-White. Play it back to Williams. No, that's a better ball for Hendrik. Williams. Johnson turns around and we're 1-0 up. Come on. His 19th goal of the season, but still a 1. He's our top goal scorer with 21. That was a lovely through ball from Gibbs White to Hendrick. Hendrick did well, played it back to Williams, and Johnson with a nice touch. And we're one lap. Okay, 1-0 at half time. That's fine. Things are going well, but you're capable of even better. Let's keep going. The young Lemos is on a 6.5, Ulrich on a 6.5. We have a corner here for Leicester with Maddison, and it's 1-1 and Didi scores. This is not good. 20 minutes remaining. Let's make a few subs. Luke Thomas is coming in. Shoulder up is coming in for Ulrich, and Lucas for McKinney, who's on a 6.3. I should replace Hendrick. Raspadori is coming in. Okay, we got another highlight. Come on, boys. Let's score a winner. Please, Thomas. Let's get the 3 points. We deserve them. That's a lovely ball to shoulder up. In the penalty area. Cross blocked. Maddison. Yakate is there. Luke Thomas. Here's Lucas Bellingham. That's a lovely ball to Raspadori. Oh, what a goal from Giacomo Raspadori. That's only his 10th of the season. But that was special right there. The quality from Bellingham here. What a ball. And Raspadori controlling the ball well. And first time volley. Hits the woodwork first, but it's in. Alright then, we got the 3 points that we wanted. Best performer Giacomo Raspadori, who came in as a sub. Okay, second leg against Lazio. Carnesecchi, Thomas, Utalos, Calvini, Singo, Lucas, Caicedo, Simons, shoulder up, Johnson up front, and Raspadori on the right. I've dropped Hendrick because he had a poor game against Leicester. The board expects us to reach the quarterfinals, and I believe we have what it takes to get there. We just need to get past Lazio first, and then we'll see who we're going to be facing in the round of 16. 2.5 minutes in, and we have a highlight with Raspadori trying a ball to Johnson. Here's Anderson. Caicedo is there. Great tackle mate. Shoulder up. Johnson offside. I believe he was. Yeah, we started the game against Leicester like this, with Johnson being offside. Yes, goal disallowed. Free kick, Raspadori to Scalvini. Oh, I thought it was in. Another free kick. Come on, Raspadori, get a good cross in. Scalvini hits the woodwork. Oh, what a chance. Goal kick here for Lazio. Scalvini, Sutalo, Luke Thomas. Back to Sutalo. Sutalo and Scalvini are a good pair in defense. Even though they made some stupid mistakes in some games. Raspadori, single. Don't lose it. Oh my word. Oh my word. The chance for a counter-attack. Here's Lucas with a good tackle. But they still control the ball. That's a lovely ball to Martinez. Block him, please. Carnesecchi is there. Great job, mate. Caicedo. To shoulder up. That was beautiful from Caicedo. Do not end the highlight, please. Back to Caicedo. Lovely ball. Raspadori. We're 1-0 up. Come on, mate. Caicedo, it's on fire lately. Look at that ball. Raspadori with the outside of his boot. First time, just like in the game against Leicester. Goal kick for Lazio. Get it back. Lucas to Singo, to Raspadori. Lovely ball to Johnson. Johnson running at their defenders. Gets it back to Raspadori. Now Singo, Raspadori. Good ball, Johnson. That was lovely. Half time, we are in front with 2-1 on aggregate. We're doing well, getting shots away, keep going. Sutalo and Johnson are not having the best game, so let's make some substitutions. Let's bring in Phillips for Sutalo and Hendrick up front for Brennan Johnson. Here's Phillips, Lucas to Raspadori. Raspadori. Shoulder up, 2-0. Come on, boys. 10 goals so far for shoulder up this season. That was lovely from Raspadori. It's his episode. He did so well against Leicester and now against Lazio. Great job, boys. Corner, shoulder up. Come on, get an assist here. Phillips, 3-0. Come on, boys. His 5th goal of the season. Yeah, Ashley Phillips replaced Scalvini in the first 11 when Scalvini was injured. And he did all right. Nicely done here. Great cross from shoulder up. We're in stoppage time. 21 shots, 4 on target, 3 goals, a good XG, over 2. Great job, boys. Now we're through. I'm not gonna show you guys the schedule as I usually do, because the next episode, like I said, I'll be back for the Youth Fintech Day and we'll just take it from there. I would also want to talk a little bit about the young players that we have out on loan, and I want to show you guys probably the best region that this safe produced. I think he's better than Hendrik. But that's all for next episode. Until then, thank you guys very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave a comment. I'll see you for the next one.